Recently, I posted on my Facebook a link to a Vancouver news story about the arrest of a possible murder of Marissa Shen. She was a little girl, 13 years old, who was murdered in Burnaby. And the police have charged a recent Syrian immigrant refugee to the country with her murder. A few things about this news story has caught my attention. First of all, I'm the dad of two little girls, and so I can only imagine the horror and grief that this poor family has to endure. As someone who has part of his family being Chinese, I also know how this has affected the broader Chinese community in the Vancouver Burnaby area, a lot of whom are newer to Canada and came here because of the safety and security they felt. And I must say, I think some politicians need to reassure and reach out to the community there and say Canada is safe and we are doing what we can to enforce our laws. The second thing I'm a little concerned about is the immediate dismissal by some people saying that this has nothing to do with the immigrant refugee program of the Trudeau Liberals. Of course, it is absolutely wrong to blame or put anything on anyone in that program. They're people, they claim they're looking to flee a horrible situation. But we should be patient and wait to see if this gentleman is convicted. If it turns out he is the murderer, there needs to be a review of the screening process of the refugee immigrants who are coming through this program. It's possible nothing was done, but we cannot automatically say nothing needs to be looked at, nothing needs to be touched. It's not the immigrants or the refugees who will be blamed if this turns out to be the case, that this gentleman's the murderer. It's the screening process, and that needs to be reviewed and looked at as thoroughly as possible. Canadians can be patient, but I think if this case is resolved as the police think it should be, I think some very serious questions need to be asked and answered. Thanks, and have a great day.